this has potential to go wrong in probably 3 or 4 different ways at least. One, it's been about 20 hours since I sprayed the first coat, and it rained in between. So this got wet, and it's sat long enough that it may not chemically bond, but it may still react chemically. So that could go bad. Well, clearly we're kind of still in the sun. I've been waiting as long as I can, but I've got to get some stuff done later, so I can't actually wait any longer to get into the shade. I also, because it's been a while, I actually took a scuff pad and scuffed all the shiny surfaces. So potentially that could cause reaction points for the solvent to actually get into there and cause it to do funny things. And there was something else that was concerning me, but I don't remember now. Alright, so I've got about a cup of paint left mixed up. Good thing is that it is hot and sticky out here, and it's hot and sticky enough that it's almost impossible for it to stick on. I can just keep spraying it and spraying it and spraying it, and it just kind of stays there. Bad thing is that means that it's also impossible, not impossible, but very difficult to get heavy enough coat on there that it blows out. But the other good thing is it's a mini bike I have here. So it's all one color and durable. I'll be happy. So the game plan is cover it with as wet a coat as I can get on there without running it, mostly on the surfaces that are going to be visible, and leave it alone. Alright, that's it. We're up. I'm sure somebody's going to tell me the brake clean's not good for the gun. I'm sure it's probably not good for the seals. I've never had it run a gun. And actually spraying it down real quick with some brake clean until you got a chance to clean it all up seems to work pretty well for me. One other thing that I do until I take it apart to clean it up is I've got brake clean inside the canister. I block the cap off, and then I run air pressure through. You might be able to see it kind of gurgling and bubbling in there. What that's doing is it's backflushing all the stuff that's in the gun, using the air through the passages and up into the brake clean. So I'll spray off a thing with a little brake clean. Wipe it down. Get the worst off the cup and stuff. Just get some overspray on thing on painting. Not recommended. At this point, you can sit like this for even overnight. And one way to check whether or not you got it reasonably clean is put some clean solvent in there. After you've done all this, if you squeeze the trigger, it'll come out like that, just by its own weight. It's been, I don't know, a little less than an hour, maybe 45 minutes since I painted it. The hardener and the Japan dryer work really well together, and you end up with dry surface by now. I was getting attacked by bugs and all sorts of things, and even like that, I don't see any bugs in the paint at all. There's very little texture in it too. Most of the texture that's there is from what was already there, and I was actually able to cover up quite a bit of what was there also. If it wasn't for the fact that like some of the inside parts like in here are hard to spray, like I could have had a completely glossy, nice, well, I'll take that back. Would have been a lot easier if it was cooler. It was actually warm enough that, like I said, it was anything that was more than maybe about 4 or 5 inches away was drying no matter how heavy I put it on. So that's why that last coat made a big difference. And there is, I don't know, a bit of orange peel that you can see. It's probably about like factory orange peel on like a brand new car, but that isn't actually in the top coat. That is from covering over the sort of sandy stuff with that last real heavy coat. So I'm really happy with this. I think I'm happy with this color too. So I think it's just about the right blue. Debating if it's it seems like it's getting darker as I watch it, but I don't know. We'll have to get the masking off, and I'll fit the bearings and everything for the headstock, and then I'll paint the front forks depending on whether or not I decide. Well, it's not depending on. It's I'm debating if I'm mounting the headlights to the front forks or to the handlebars up above them. So this is the sharpest lens I've got on my good camera. I figured I'd get, or at least try to get, a couple good shots so you can see what the finish is like. You can see it's got a really nice gloss to it. It dried super hard too. Unfortunately, with this setup, I don't have any image stabilization. But that said, I'm really happy with this. I'm sure the only place I seem to get a good picture with good lighting and a reflection is right about here. I haven't decided what I think of the color yet. It's darker than I expected it to be, and it's still pretty blue. I think this is pretty close though.